Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Iron Man profile. Today, we are back on the attribute grind, and my goodness, there are so many to go through, and I feel like there's a lot of new recipes that have changed, or I just passed over easy ones because I was lazy. I'm actually not too sure, but it turns out while grinding attributes, you actually get some extra RNG apparently, because we got some stuff coming our way today. So if you're excited for today's video and everything that follows, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Super quickly though, if you do ever find yourself checking on the Hypixel store, whether it's for an upcoming fire sale, a seasonal bundle, a rank, some skyblock gems, whatever it may be, don't forget to use my career code on checkout. It is code Zach, spelled just like my name, ZACH. If you type that in checkout, you actually save 5% on your purchase. It's a great way to support myself and the channel, and I do greatly appreciate everyone who uses my code. You guys are absolutely amazing. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. I'm currently grinding miner zombies for the termite attribute. I feel like they changed the recipe. I feel like it wasn't this easy because I would have done it before. They made it miner zombies and invisibugs, which is not bad, but I just dropped an EXP share core from putting one in the black hole. I like, what? That's insane. So might have to choose a pet to slap that on, in all honesty. That's crazy. I haven't dropped one of these in so long, and this is how I drop it. Really, that's a little insane. I might have enough actually though. I'm not yet actually. It's going a little bit slower than I thought. It's not the end of the world. Pretty chill grind, and I'm actually curious. Do I have, if I do bestiary, or let's do bestiary miner zombie. Let's see. I don't even have this max, so this actually like all helps towards my bestiary, which is really good. And yeah, I actually can't believe I dropped an EXP share core. Our RNG recently has been insane, bro. The dung dye, now this, like, keep the drops coming. I might have to go do some dragons, try and finally drop an ender dragon pet, which is still crazy to me that I don't have, but you know, it'll come around. Maybe next Diana I go a little crazy on some dragons, but for the time being, on the miner zombie grind. So let me go ahead and finish this out. I think I only need 160. Let me know in the comments down below, did they change this attribute recipe, or have I lost it? Have I lost my mind? And this was the same, and I just skipped over this for no reason. Alrighty, now we get to go ahead and take those miner zombie shards we got, as well as these invisibug shards. We can go ahead and fuse all these together. I think I need 62 in total, so almost there. Let's go ahead and fuse this up a few more times. 56, 58, 60, and that should be 62 right there. We should be able to go into our hunting box. Now, this is actually a pretty decent attribute, if I'm not mistaken. Grants farming fortune if your garden plot currently has a pest in it. So that's actually pretty good because obviously there's pests in my garden all the time. So it's not bad to have, and kind of counteracts like just the first couple pests on there. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and max that out though. I'm actually curious how much fortune it gives though for that many, or for a pest down. An extra 30 farming fortune. So yeah, not awful. I feel like they changed that recipe. I don't know why I would have skipped over that before. That was super easy. So let me know in the comments down below if they actually did edit that or not. And also, this right here reminds me to go ahead and do my beacon. I need to stay on top of this thing, otherwise I'll never max out this attribute. Okay, we should have enough finally for another attribute to be finished. Was just grinding out hide on leaves because my trap's been busy getting a bunch of burning souls. So actually, I wanted to check how many hide on draws do I still need. Don't want to overcraft these. I'm gonna need these burning soul shards. I need 44 more. Okay, good thing I checked because I honestly thought it was 46 and I was about to make 46 of them. But we need hide on leaves, and then we need burning soul shards. That'll make hide on draw shards. So we need 44 of these things. That should make 2 per. It does indeed. Let me go ahead and spam craft all these up so we can actually hand these in. But another one of the box attributes is about to be done, which is nice. It's not the hardest box attribute to max out. I would have to hand that over to hide on catacombs, or what's it called actually? I'm not even sure what it's entirely called. One more time though. There we go. Yeah, wait, what is that one called? Attribute menu. Let me see. High dungeon. Right, that's what it is. Yeah, these ones are brutal. But we'll get to it. Give it time. Hide on draw though actually gives us a 50% chance to have an extra Kudra teeth in your paid reward chest. So pretty good one to have. Let's go ahead into our hunting box though. We can go ahead and hand all those in, plus 8 Skyblock XP, and another maxed out attribute on our list. And yeah, we just need to have our traps keep going on burning soul shards. We need so many of them, it's kind of insane, but over time we will get there. And yeah, I'm still putting off high dungeon because, man, this is like an 8-hour grind. There's maybe even longer. It's something insane. So we'll circle back to it. It's definitely going to be one of the last ones we do, in all honesty, but one we'll get to eventually. I should almost have enough shards for this next attribute. I think that'll get me there, but I like having 5 over whatever attribute I'm about to use up, because that way I can still like test combinations and like make sure the combinations actually work before I grind them out. So let me get a couple more stride surfers. There we go, perfect, and that should put us a little over 150, which I did need to actually max out the Arachne shard. Now, I was grinding some Arachne while I was doing some Tarantula Slayer earlier this week, or last week, I suppose, but if we go over to Warp Galatea, go back up to the top here, we should be able to combine the Stride Surfer shards we just got with Star Sentry mobs, which I honestly ran to a bunch of lobbies that just had them. Thank goodness for that. Sometimes they're like nowhere, sometimes they're everywhere. It's a little annoying, but we need 30 more Arachne shards because I think I already had 18. So let me make sure this is actually making 2. It's not making 2 per. That is why I needed so many shards, I suppose. Well, I know I have the exact amount of Star Sentry shards because I couldn't find any more after. So I guess I can just go ahead and combine all these up. We need 30 in total. Man, it's so much slower when the fuse only does 1 at a time, but it's all good. It's all good. Anything for that Skyblock XP. 29, and last but not least, 30. There we go. So that should be enough. We should be able to max out the Arachne shard, which should actually give us more Spider Slayer XP, which isn't bad at all. Where is this thing? Arachne. Yeah, it should give us an extra 10% more Spider Essence, which is really good. So I will happily take that, plus 4 more Skyblock XP. I guess I was pretty close to having that thing maxed, or I guess it's very front load heavy, so the first 18 shards were giving me the bulk of the Skyblock XP. So yeah, now I need to figure out what is next on my list. That's another one done. I want to do some Zombie Slayer really soon, actually, because I need to drop Revenant Shards, and I also need the brand new drop as well that they add in the Spider Slayer update. If we go take a look at that, it should be Festering Maggots. Yeah, I think I need 5 of these if I'm not mistaken. Oh right, I forgot they finally updated the book. This was Smite 7. And yeah, now it's an RNG drop that obviously can be combined with Smite 6 to give Smite 7. So yeah, much better. I think that's really cool. I like these items that they do. Also, it's a cool one. Severed Hand. That looks sick. So pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, I need Festering Maggots. Need a bunch of these Revenant Shards. I know I can craft them if I'm not mistaken. And actually, if I'm not wrong, yeah, it's actually Arachne Frags with Shellwise, which isn't awful, but I'm not going to do that until I drop all the Festering Maggots, obviously, because I'm going to be dropping them along the way, right? So don't want to do a grind twice and end up with a bunch of extra Revenant Shards. So I'll wait on that one, and we'll just choose something else to grind next. Okay, actually an easy one, because I've been trying to stay on top of buying Geckos and Vipers, mainly, from Kiara, the NPC. And I should have enough now to actually max out Komodo Dragon, if I'm not mistaken. It requires Gecko Shards, and if I didn't have Gecko Shards, I would need Inferno Kois and Chameleons, so good thing I've been buying my Gecko Shards. So yeah, we have 22 of them. I think I need 20. We should be able to combine this with Invisibugs to make 24 Iguanas. So let's go ahead and start doing that. How many do I have? Already up to 6. Nice. What's nice about the reptile ones is the ability to double. Please double a little bit more. Save me some shards. 22, 24. There we go. Then we should be able to take these iguanas and combine these with Invisibugs to make Komodo dragons. So if I'm not mistaken, I need 30. So please clutch up with the doubles, because I know we only have enough for 24. Okay, there we go. There's some doubles in chat. That should have been enough doubles already, actually. So one more. There we go. We have 30. Perfect. So let's go ahead into our hunting box. We should be able to hand these in, if I can find them. Komodo Dragon. Now, this makes your essence attribute stronger, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and hand that in. Another maxed out attribute, and that is another 8 Skyblock XP, which you just love to see, and another maxed out one off our list. I have spent the last hour and a half to maybe 2 hours grinding flares and stride surfers. A ton of them, actually. If I go into my hunting bag, we have 854 stride surfers, and I have 816 flares. Now, I have good reason for that. We're going to go warp Galatea really quickly. That is actually so we can max out 2 different attributes, believe it or not. So if we go into our attribute menu, I need to double check how many I need in total. So the ones we're maxing are prints, which I need 30 shards for. And then I need print shards to max out mimics. I'm also now realizing I could have killed these things with salts. That would have taken forever, though. Yeah, we need 31 mimics and 30 princes. So let's go ahead and get fusing. This is going to take a little bit. I have 800 of each shard to get through. And yeah, please tell me it makes 2 at a time. It makes 1 at a time. This is going to take a while. I'll be back in a bit. I won't bore you guys with this. This is gonna be a minute. Bruh, I just spent like almost an hour, maybe even a full hour, trying to get 50 shell-wise. Like, they need to up the spawns of these things like yesterday. It is so bad. I had to swap lobbies like a couple hundred times just to get 50 shell-wise. It's insane. It's a bloodbath out here for these things, but we got them. So we can go ahead and head over here now. I did all the fusing into princes. So we have 155 prince shards. Now that is for good reason. We can go ahead and combine these with 50 shell-wise because we need to get our hands on 31 mimic shards. So let's go ahead and start fusing. It makes 1 at a time. Why wouldn't it, right? Oh, wait, chance to double with shell-wise. I forgot. That is actually huge. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I need 31 of these things, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just keep fusing. We have a good way to go here, since it only makes 1 at a time. And the odd time you get a double, but apparently not very often. There's another, 2 in a row. That's nice. 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, it stopped. Wait. How many do we have? Please tell me I have enough. 29. I know 29 isn't enough. We didn't get enough doubles. Okay, well, let's hand in these 30 prince shards, because we have to. That maxes out that attribute, Reborn 10, which is super nice. So glad to have that done. If we head on over here. Now, Mimic. See, I need 31. Okay, so I think I need 10 more Prince Shards. Which, do I have enough to make that? Flare and Stride Surfer. I need 10 more Prince Shards. Doesn't this only make 1 at a time? It does. I don't have enough for 10 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can make 8. Now, we actually have 1 hope and 1 prayer here. Can I? Oh, I'm out of shell-wise too. Oh my, everything's going terribly. Okay. That is unfortunate. So what I can do, though, is I can combine this with this, right? 5 of these and 5 Joyride. Obviously, don't have the chance to double, but obviously doubling wasn't really helping us too much. And I'll need to get my hands on 2 more Prince Shards. Okay, so 2 more Prince Shards. That's going to be 10 more Flares. It's not bad. It's just annoying that I'm a little short. I need 9 more Flare Shards. Okay, that's basically all I need. Okay, let's go finish this off. That is, we got unlucky with the doubles. That's unfortunate. Okay, this one right here we should be a little over, which is nice. But let's go back to Galatea really quickly. We need to combine, okay, so let's do Stride Surfer with Flare again. I have 3 in my box, right? So we need to do this twice. Okay, good, there we go. That's all the Prince Shards we can make. Then we can go ahead and take these last 5 Prince Shards. We'll combine them with Joyrides again, because I'm fully out of shell-wise. They don't exist. And then we can make our 31st Mimic Shard. There we go. Okay. Now, if we go into our hunting box, we should be able to max out Mimic. Now, this Dungeon Blessings, I believe, are up to 10% stronger on you. Actually, a really good perk. So I will take that. But let's go ahead and siphon all those 9 Skyblock XP and level up too. Level 503, which you love to see. But man, that was a brutal one. That's gotta be one of the more brutal ones I've had to max out, in all honesty. But so glad it's done. We've maxed out Faker, and then Prince. Also, killing a Prince has a 100% chance to add 1 bonus score to your dungeon run. Pretty cool. So those 2 are maxed. So unfortunately, I think that is all the time I have for today's video. Not gonna lie, grinding out those shell-wise and flares. It's not that it's like the most tedious thing to do in this game. I've definitely done worse grinds, but man, shell-wise spawns are just infuriating, and then honestly we just needed so many flares that it just took a good while, and Stride Surfers and all these other attributes we were working on today. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna keep working on some more though as soon as I finish this one, so you guys will see those in the next video. But if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Use code Zach if you do ever find yourself checking out the Hypixel store to save 5%. I do greatly appreciate it. You guys are the absolute best. But without further ado, I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.